Take 38. My name is Matt Salis, and this is my wife, Sheri.
We're really glad you're here learning more about our Echoes of Recovery program to help loved ones of heavy drinkers and alcoholics in recovery to find health and recovery for themselves.
If you found us, it's likely because you read my writing.
Hey, or our writing?
That's right. We've written books together, and we've talked about our alcoholic relationship and the massive challenge of recovering our marriage on our Untoxicated podcast for hours and hours.
Yes, we thank you for reading and listening, and we honestly want to get to know you better.
That's right. Recovery from addiction is all about connection. Selfishly, it benefits our recovery to connect with the millions of people in similar situations to ours around the world. The connection is the only way to find healing and recovery.
That statement applies to alcoholics and the people who love alcoholics too. For so many years, I knew my husband had a drinking problem, but I thought it was his problem alone. I didn't understand the impact his disease had on me. I was angry, sad, frustrated, disappointed, and confused. I had so much healing to do, but I didn't know that.
Probably the most impactful lesson we learned through this whole process was that sobriety doesn't fix anything. Sobriety alone doesn't fix the drinker, it doesn't fix the loved ones,
and it definitely doesn't fix the relationship.
We've learned so much the hard way. We've spent hours reading and researching, and we've received lots of advice from therapists and other relationship experts about techniques and methods to get healthy, both as individuals and as a couple. But for us, none of it worked.
For us, it really came down to communication, that connection we mentioned before, and that's what this program is all about.
That's right. Through Echoes of Recovery, we've put together tools to help people who love heavy drinkers or alcoholics in recovery. First, we'll share all of our experiences, both when I was an active alcoholic in denial and also after I got sober and we first realized how much trouble our marriage was in. We'll tell you what worked and the things that we tried that just made the situation worse.
We'll also share my experiences recovering from the trauma and damage of devoting my life to an alcoholic, protecting the kids, protecting myself, building walls of resentment to keep his disease from tearing us all apart. And we'll also share the long process of healing that I'm undergoing now that alcohol is no longer wrecking my life.
But probably the most important component of Echoes of Recovery is the connection we encourage. That's connection with us and connection with the other participants in the program. There's nothing more important to healing from the disease of lies and deceit than open, honest communication with others who understand, others who have been there.
Whether the drinker you love is sober, trying to get sober, or actively drinking and living in denial, we want to help you get better. Your health cannot depend on the drinking status of someone else. The first step in our recovery is to protect yourself and to learn to love yourself enough to stop this dreadful disease from causing you any more pain.
We hope you'll enroll in Echoes of Recovery. Read the details and see if it might be a good fit for you. We'll send you everything you need to know about the next steps and get started together on the process of taking back your life.
But if you don't trust us, don't join us. If at any point in the process anything doesn't feel right about it, you can leave the program. Just say the word if you stop resonating or making connections. This is about getting healthy. Anything that gets in the way of your recovery has got to go.
You see us. You hear us. Now we want to see and hear you. We want to share some of your pain and acknowledge and understand your trauma. Alcoholism is a diabolical disease, and navigating it alone is the reason so few people ever truly recover. Together, we can get better because connection is the cure. Think that'll work?